Neglected by her workaholic parents, Coraline Jones struggles to adapt to her new life in the Pink Palace apartments in Ashland, Oregon. She meets the landlady's grandson, Wyborn Wibby Lovat, and a stray black cat. Later, Wibby retrieves a button-eyed ragdoll that eerily resembles Coraline from his grandmother's trunk and gives it to her. The doll guides Coraline to a small door in the apartment's living room that has a bricked-up wall behind it. That night, a mouse wakes Coraline up and guides her to the door, which is now a portal leading to a parallel universe that resembles the real world. Coraline then meets her other mother and father, button-eyed doppelgangers of her parents who appear more attentive and caring. She returns home the next morning, where Wibby recounts the disappearance of his great-aunt. Coraline's neighbors, Sergei Alexander Bobinsky, an eccentric Chernobyl liquidator-turned-gymnast who owns a mouse circus, and retired burlesque actresses April Spink and Miriam Forcible, cryptically warn her about imminent danger. Despite the warnings, Coraline visits the other world twice more. There, she, accompanied by the mute other Wibby, is entertained by the dimension's doppelgangers of her neighbors and meets the cat, who has the abilities to traverse between the real world and the other world and speak in the latter. On the third visit, the other mother offers Coraline the opportunity to stay in the other world permanently, in exchange for having buttons sewn over her eyes. Horrified, Coraline tries to escape back to her world. But the other mother prevents her from doing so and imprisons her in a room behind a mirror. There, she meets the ghosts of the other mother's victims, one of them being Wibby's great-aunt, who all call her the Beldam. They recount how the Beldam used the ragdoll, each time designed after the victim in question, to spy on them and lure them into the other world. After they accepted the Beldam's offer of having buttons sewn over their eyes, she robbed them of their souls. The ghosts tell Coraline that the only way they can be freed is by retrieving the essences of the souls, which the Beldam has hidden throughout the other world. After Coraline promises to do so, she is rescued by the other Wibby, who helps her return home. Upon her return, Coraline discovers that the Beldam has kidnapped her parents, forcing her to return to the other world. Accompanied by the cat, Coraline proposes a game to the Beldam. If she can find her parents and the essences of her past victims' souls, they will all go free. If not, she will finally accept the Beldam's offer. The Beldam agrees and Coraline searches for the soul's essences, during which she discovers that the Beldam murdered the other Wibby for his defiance. As she finds each of the soul's essences, parts of the other world turn lifeless, leading to the entire dimension, except for the living room, eventually disintegrating. Coraline then encounters the Beldam in her true arachnid-like form. One of the ghosts tell Coraline that the Beldam will not honor their bargain. Using this advice, Coraline tricks the Beldam into opening the door to the real world by claiming that her parents are behind it. After Coraline distracts the Beldam by throwing the cat at her and rescues her parents, who are trapped in a snow globe, Coraline narrowly escapes through the door with the Beldam in pursuit and severs the Beldam's right hand with it in the process. Back home, Coraline reunites with her parents, who have forgotten about their capture. That night, the ghosts appear in Coraline's dream and thank her for freeing them, but warn her that the Beldam is still after the key needed to unlock the door. Coraline decides to drop the key down an old well. But the Beldam's severed hand attacks her. Wibby soon arrives and, after a struggle, destroys the hand by dropping a large rock on it. The duo then toss the key and the hand's remnants into the well and seal it. The next day, Coraline and her parents host a party for their neighbors, including Wibby's grandmother, whom Coraline and Wibby prepare to tell her about her missing sister's fate.